Well, thank you, everyone, and thank you, Cynthia. It's my duty today, and we are ad hocing this a little bit, but it's my duty to talk on the schools program. So if we could advance the slide to ensure that that is showing. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Thank you. All right. So with the Pickleball Federation I'm Barry Petrachenko. I'm the Executive Director for Pickleball Canada. And happy to be here this weekend with you all. I just wanted to make a quick comment on something Amy said. I had the privilege of playing with both Amy and Javier yesterday. I caused Amy to lose, and Javier caused me to win. And the beauty of it is that both were, and I'm a pretty competitive person, have been throughout my life, and both were equally as fun. So I think that's the charm of our sport. And I, like Amy, have come to this sport from other sport places because of that and because of what we can achieve. And that appeal leads into my main comments around the school program that we, through the leadership of Tony Casey, our very own, and the PFA, we are operating a pilot project in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. British Columbia is a province in Canada, and that is actually the province where I live as well. This pilot reached a key milestone recently where we obtained, our provincial body for British Columbia obtained funding for the project. Our sports system in Canada is lucky enough to have a lot of government involvement and is somewhat reliant on funding from those government systems. So this was a big step for pickleball. And in gaining access to that funding, it's going to allow the pilot to transition from what was a grassroots development into what we believe will be a sustainable and repeatable program that can be taken across our country, which is our interest, and of course the world, we believe, which would be of interest to everyone in the room. The target of the program is elementary school, kindergarten through 8, or kindergarten through grade 7. And what it really does is it requires a champion or a leader in a school to take on the program, and then we connect them, or the program connects them with community coaches and volunteers from pickleball. It includes intramural and extramural programs throughout the course of the school year, and has instructional materials in place that are being developed constantly. They'll continue to be developed over the course of this pilot. That's the purpose for the program right now, is to learn and to develop, but also deliver great pickleball fun to students and teachers alike. The pilot is up and running now through the spring of 2025 with funding in place, and then from there we hope that it will continue to grow and expand. Again, it's in the greater Vancouver area, but that's a great testing spot for us. We feel we can replicate it from there quite easily. As I said, so these comments have been made earlier today, but they bear repeating. This program, like a lot of other things that can work for us, plays off the ease of entry of our sport, and it inspires athletic development through what is an incredibly enjoyable sport. Why this will work in Canada, we know, and I believe across other countries, is that it enhances physical activity in conjunction with the school system, which is important in our country, and I would think elsewhere. And of course, we get the benefit as a sport of promoting our sport of pickleball to a greater audience and to people who wouldn't maybe otherwise be aware of it. So we're pretty excited about it, and happy to have had the opportunity for the Pickleball Federation of the Americas to support this as well. We are working with our sponsors and our partners to try and enhance it as much as possible. And we will, of course, update as we go along because we do believe if we can repeat it in Canada, it might be valuable to others as well. So with that, I will turn it over to Steve Sidwell for an update on the growth piece.
All right, I'm pinch hitting here, so this will be very quick. A couple things about the PFA that's unique. Number one, it was the first continental federation in the GPF. But that's not really correctly expressed. When the Gang of 10 originally met 2 years ago to start the GPF, we said, let's start the GPF. Didn't have a name, then we said, let's start this global organization. And then we wisely said, maybe it's better off if we take this in pieces. Let's focus on where we have some influence. Hence the birth of the Pickleball Federation of the Americas, which is, in essence, the entire Western Hemisphere of the world. So one of the things we did was we broke it down, because it's so large, and there's a very, very tremendous amount of diversity from the Arctic Circle to Tierra del Fuego. And so we broke it up into 4 regions. Those regions are North America, Central America, very good, South America, and the Caribbean. They all had their uniquenesses. So again, at this point in total, as Barry mentioned, there are 18 member organizations, and I didn't get the potential that could come into that because there's a lot of small Caribbean islands, but there's at least another dozen organizations that we can bring into the PFA. There have been some tremendous events in Latin America. One was in Peru, another in Brazil, and it's growing in gangbusters. We see Latin America as probably one of the biggest opportunities for growth in the next year. And we've got some tremendous people on board running that organization. So that's just a quick few words about membership, and very pleased to have it. Thank you.